Hey guys, today I'm going to be making a tutorial to show you how to make an animated spray for a Steam game or an online game that has certain limits to how big you can make it. I use three programs right here: VTFEdit, AVS Video Editor 4, which is a free version, which you don't need the full copy, and Gimp 2. I do actually use another program called Fraps to record the video, but you can use whatever you want. Hypercam works, it's free, it's kind of glitchy, but you know, it's there. So I already used Fraps, and I took a video of a hunter pouncing at me, which is going to be our example. And also, we're going to need Gimp opened. I have 2, which I don't know if there's an update, but I don't really need it. Let's see. Here is AVS Video opened. I already have the video in here, and up to the part that I want. As you can see, this is the hunter. It's about to pounce at me. I can use this to move it up every frame I want and take pictures of whatever. So I'm going to move it to about here. So this will be the first one. I'm only going to take 3 pictures. And I'm going to name it 1, and I'm going to save it right on the desktop so I know exactly where it is, and it's going to save right here in this little hole because I moved the icons. Then I'm going to move it up a little more, maybe 2 clicks, so it's a little bit further in it. And you know, normally you would take a second picture, hit 2, save, and it'll go in the next hole because I moved another icon. And for the sake of the video, I'm only going to take a few, so I'll do 3. You can do as many as you want. I would suggest doing less, considering you have to use a certain size for the image. Sorry, that was glitchy. I was thinking about something else. Alright, so here's my 3 pictures. Okay? 1, 2, 3. That's how it's going to look, but without all this extra stuff. Obviously, I use Left 4 Dead 1. I do have Left 4 Dead 2, and I played a lot more than Left 4 Dead 1, but it was just easier to play Left 4 Dead 1 and use cheats so I can go around. It's a lot faster. So what you're going to do is, you're going to take your first picture, and you're going to put it in Gimp. Just drag it right over. It'll come up like this. Move this over here. And what you have to do is, if you hold Control, and you scroll on with your scroller, it'll actually zoom in to the point where you can come nice and close to your hunter. And for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do it really crappy. I don't really care about it, but I have a good one I'll show you guys later that I actually took time to do. So erase all of this. I know it looks like, oh my god, it's going to be such a small image. In Steam, it actually comes out to be a very big image, and it looks really good. And people will be impressed by it. Trust me, I get it all the time. Oh my god, your spray is amazing. So here's your hunter. Alright, and usually you would get really close to it, get every single edge. You can zoom in all the way up to every, that's 1 pixel right here. This is to 1 pixel. There you go. You have 1 pixel of green. You can't even see it. Alright, you can kind of see it, whatever. So you take this, and you're going to go over here, and you're going to crop it smaller. Okay? Then you got to open a new one, and you're going to make this 128. It's the smallest size Steam will take, and it makes it a lot faster. It makes the image smaller so you can actually do it in case you have a little bit more to your hunter or something, or whatever you're using. So if you click this box, so you're editing your hunter, and you grab this and drop it over here, and there you go. You move your hunter over here, so you have a 128 sized hunter. So we can actually get rid of this because you no longer need it, because you did all your editing over there. Now when you get to here, you have to delete your background. Okay, delete layer. Right click, and if it's not already at alpha channel, make sure it's at alpha channel, but usually when you do that, it's at the alpha channel. Now click new layer, and it has to be 128 by 128. It could be new layer, it doesn't matter. And make sure the new layer is on top of the background copy. Now you have this. What you're going to do is make sure everything's perfect. So you're going to come over here to your paint can and make sure it's black. Just fill this, well, not that entire area. Click on the hunter again and fill this entire background area. If you see little dots and everything, that means you missed on your erasing. So make sure you go to your eraser, you come back over here, you take out the spot, and then you come over here, you take this item, you select all the black and hit delete, and then click away, and you should have gotten rid of all your mess ups. Now that you've done that, you're going to hit File, Save As, and you can name it 1, 2, and 3 TGA. I already have copies made, so I'm just going to leave them there. Then you usually you take the second hunter and you do the exact same thing you did the first one, but it's in a different position. Now instead of it being like this, it's like that and a little bit closer. Then you do the same thing for the third one and it's even closer. You can do whatever you want with that. You don't have to use a hunter. Obviously you can use whatever you want as long as you take video of it and make it bigger or moving it to the side or whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you. So now that you have your hunter, okay, that's your first picture. And just for an example, I'm just going to put text on the screen rather than use the other two hunters. That would take too much time. So I'm amazing. Amazing. Wow, sorry. And okay, I'm amazing. Save as 2. Okay, that's already done. Then next one at hunter. Okay, and then well, no W in hunter. Center it, do whatever you want, save as, and my tag, of course, is Ninja 17, so we're going to do a big Ninja 17, hell yeah, and we're going to save as, just to go through it once, I'll do it again, save as. Now I'm going to name this one 3, so it's going to, 3.tga, because you want it as a TGA format, and I'm just going to save it over this one that's already on the desktop, okay, so replace. You don't have to hit replace. Now you're going to come over here, you're going to see merge visible layers, make sure that's clicked, just hit export, then save, which those should be already clicked, you don't have to click it. So that's my third one, just as an example, here it is, should pop up, there you go. Because the black, it can't render the black, but there's black text there, so you can't read the text. So when you're in game, that black won't be there, you'll be able to read the text and just see the hunter. So we're going to close out of Gimp, because my 3 pictures are completed. And you're going to go to VTFEdit. Now, this is going to open up. If you know anything about the program, go ahead, you know what you're doing. If not, you're going to open this up, hold Control and hit I. When you open I, this is you're opening your files. You're going to go to your 3 files, 1, hold Control, 2, and 3, so you can go around stuff, and hit Open. Then hit OK. If you don't open all at the same time, either holding Control to click them or holding Shift to click them all, it won't work and it'll only bring up one image. If you hit play, obviously you can see it. Oh, that little screen that just popped up that had all that stuff on it, don't worry about it, just hit OK. So you can see it's moving pretty fast, the text you can't read it, don't worry about that, it all slows down in game. So we're going to stop, and actually the video example I already have made in game of the spray doesn't have Ninja 17, so don't worry about it. What you gotta do is make sure right here this says under 120. Right now it's at 64, which means it's actually really small, but it's not a big deal. Just make sure it's under 120, otherwise Steam will not accept it, and it'll like, you'll go to put it in as a spray and it'll accept it, and then when you go to spray it won't spray anything, so it's no good. So you're gonna come over here, you're gonna hit File, Save As, and name it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Okay? And I already have one saved, so we don't need it. And I'm going to go in game and show you what it came out like. Alright guys, we're back. We're in game in Left 4 Dead 2. This is just my simple example, just to show you guys how this works. First thing you got to do is go to Options. You got to click Multiplayer, which any Steam game should have a multiplayer setting. Now click Import Spray. You're going to click the little up folder arrow a bunch of times so it goes to the first one. Find User, Users, and Desktop. Then you're going to look for your spray, which mine's called whatever you want. Hit OK. Then you're going to see an image right there. It looks kind of crappy, but don't worry, it'll work. Done, and I'll see you guys in game. So we are now in Dead Center for Left 4 Dead 2. This is just to show the example of my spray. I'm in my own private game, it's just me, and here you go. Little animation spray, 128. It's actually pretty big. It's not moving that fast. I'm amazing at Hunter. Ninja 17 didn't come up because it was a one I made previously. I will actually show you my spray in a second, and guys enjoy having animated spray. And we're back, and this is my personal spray. It's a Charger Slamming Nick. Rochelle, get that out of the way. And that's how you make a good spray. I took my time making that one. That was a lot of fun, and yeah, people are very impressed by it. So go ahead, make your own stuff, make it look good, and teach your friends. So, or just show them this video, even though it's like almost a 10-minute video. Alright, enjoy spraying.